Hello everyone and welcome back to PolyNerdic Plays. Today I'm taking a quick look at the game Valiant Hearts, the latest offering in the Xbox One Games with Gold program. Personally, this game was never on my radar. I didn't even know it existed prior to the release of this on October 1st. I've only played a little bit of the game, but I have enjoyed my experience with it and wanted to share some of my thoughts with you, as well as explain what this interesting game is all about. For those of you that, like me, that did not even know it existed. Set during the events of World War I, the game opens to find German citizen Karl, his French wife, and their child working on a farm when the French government arrives to exile Karl back to Germany, as was very common at the time with German citizens living within the French border. As you can tell, this creates a heart-wrenching sequence when he is forced away from his wife and child back to Germany to fight for a country he no longer lives in. Matters are made worse a few days later when his father-in-law, the child's grandfather, receives a notice that he has been conscripted into the French army, setting up this dynamic where you have the father-in-law slash grandfather fighting for the French and the German son-in-law fighting for the German army. Also introduced early on as an American named Freddy, and I believe there's a fourth character to come that I have just not been introduced to yet, but it's all a very interesting and heart-wrenching story set with this interesting looking animation style, almost comic booky in its presentation. While the game is presented in an animated, almost comic book-like style, it does not shy away from the graphic nature of World War I and how brutal a conflict it was. This is shown both through animated action sequences like this one, as well as using real photographs and press clippings to discuss the atrocities of the war. I really appreciate the way all this was handled. It's not handled with kid gloves at all. It talks about some of the brutal realities of this war, an awful time in world history, and one of the most brutal conflicts in the history of mankind. From what I've seen so far, Valiant Hearts plays in more of an action puzzler style, where you're given a situation like this machine gunner blocking your way, and instead of expecting you to just outright blow up the gunner or take him out with your own weapons, the game wants you to use the grenades to create a way around the gunner while he reloads. Shortly thereafter, you're given more tools in the form of a pile of bricks that will allow you to distract another guard watching your ladder and sneak past him. It's a very novel approach for me. I play a lot of straight-up action games, so to have a game require me not to just kill everyone in my way was really enjoyable and an approach I appreciated. And I think most of you will too if you give this game a shot. If you happen to be the type of gamer who only enjoys sports games or action-heavy shooters, not that there's anything wrong with either genre, Lord knows I play plenty of both, Valiant Hearts may not be for you. But if, like me, you like a game that also has an interesting art style, a great story, or you have an appreciation for history, you should definitely check Valiant Hearts out. After all, it's free. What are you out but a few minutes of your time if you download it and play it? You may find yourself pleasantly surprised by the game. Lord knows I was, and I like those things that I listed, and I'm still surprised by how gripping this game has been. In fact, I can't wait to wrap up this video, get it uploaded, and get back to playing it hopefully for a couple hours before I have to go to work tonight. Like I said, check it out. If you value my opinion, which I hope you do if you're watching this video, it's worth your time to look at. At the end of the day, what are you out, like I said, if you download it and you don't enjoy it? You're out a couple minutes of your time, not any money. Give it a look. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. I'm going to get back to playing it now. Thanks for watching.